Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, postnasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Fat boy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. An absolute Friday night institution, if I do say so my damn self. Things have changed in the last couple of minutes. Apparently, I'm doing the show by myself. Jay just left. Ernst didn't feel good. I think his vagina may have been leaking. I'm not real sure. Old Radios, what's up, brother? Trish, how are you? I'm trying to say what's up to people I hadn't said what's up to so far. Cool shirt. Yeah, Fever got me this down in Savannah. Savannah Bananas. I don't wear it super all. Actually, it's not doing too bad tonight, but this color actually, it kind of fucks with the cameras a little bit. Like the color is so bright that it makes the cameras kind of go bonkers. But I think I've counteracted that a little bit with some proper lighting, and that's a good lesson for everybody. Proper lighting prevents poor. It really brings out the gold flecks in my eyes. Not the bloodshot. What the blood clot. Smoke pot, blow splotch. Yeah. This has been a hell of a week, folks. I hope you guys have had a better one. We'll get into it a little bit. Fever is shooting. He's shooting a little side project for one of our pals' bands, Envision. And like I said, Jay was going to be on the show and just left literally right before we went live. And he said, I know we need content as king, but I don't want to puke on the show. So Jay may be like we're actually really feeling it, or he's bullshitting me and he's just sleepy and wants to go home because he's a 5-year-old. He's got a ring light from Amazon. See my ring light right there? You see my glasses. Actually, Timmy, nice guy Timmy got me that ring light. So I got an LED panel over here and a ring light over here, which for the single shot is pretty good. You can actually see the ring light in the wide shot. Wide shot. I'm still keeping the wide shot tonight, even though I don't like that damn door being open. Yeah, Jay's tum-tum hurt tonight. I mean, it happens. Whatever. So, with the help of you guys, we will get through this. And, yeah, this is going to be, it's it's going to be a little different show anyway, just because of some shit that went down, and we'll get into that momentarily. As I'm trying to like, and this has been revisited this week, trying to figure out, as I'm dealing with, everything, what the worst stage of grief is. What is the worst stage of grief? And I thought about for a while, and then I realized, well, it's probably the stage that has Nickelback on it. Oh, shit. Hold up. Pause. Okay. All right, cool. Hey, so Steve's going to be here in like 20 minutes, guys. All is well. God bless him. Let's give it up for Steve Fever. Let's get some fever emotes in the chat. Again, it's been to add on to what's been a pretty awful several months. I'll just get this fucking bad shit out of the way like right now, and for whatever it is. So, as you guys know, the fiance passed away in November, early December. Her mom actually passed away yesterday. I spent 12 hours up in hospice yesterday, and so within 5 months, Finn has died, and now her mom has died, and yeah, it's we kind of knew it was coming. She had a bunch of brain tumors and stuff. We found out. Really sucks, but that's like, holy shit. And I know you guys are really nice, and you've been super supportive. I know the music's loud, but you guys are super nice and super supportive, and I know thoughts and prayers and good vibes and all that stuff, they can skip right on past me. Please, if you're gonna send them, aim them right at the kid, if you would, please. She lost her mom and her grandmother within 5 months, and she's left with my dumbass. So please, if you do any kind of thinking of that direction, please think about her. It was really awful. It was really awful. And not for nothing, as much as I've tried to get past all the shit that's went on, like, with Finn, like back in the day, this kind of ripped the scab off of the shit, and it's like starting all over again. It sucks. And I know Aaron Griffin lost his grandmother actually yesterday as well, so we'll get all the sad shit out of the way. I mean, sort of, because we did have something, but it's celebration of some music and stuff later on in the program. But yeah, it's just been, I've mentioned it before, a great big old fat shit sandwich. Let's talk about Susan for just a second as we pour a shot. I'll do a shot for Susan. That was Finn's mom's name. She was a pioneer in the fabric industry. Like, she was a legit, like, baller. Traveled all over the world. Like, world known for being a fabric designer and shit like that in her, back in the day. And she was never anything but not over. She was nice to me all the time. And she wasn't ever mean to me. She was a good lady. And that just fucking sucks a dick. That's all I can say. It just sucks. And she was cool, and That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, keep the kid in your thoughts, will you? That's an order. All right, well let's we'll cruise on down the line. This is not going to be a fucking boohoo fest. I just you guys are fucking family, and I wanted to just Record Night family is family, man. And so I wanted to be transparent and shit instead of just trying to pretend like everything's cool or whatnot. But it is. I mean, everything's no, it's not. Never mind. No, it's not. But did you guys hear this shit? This is probably a topic for a different stream. But did you guys hear this MoFi shit? We're the home of all your VC MoFi news. But apparently they've been ordered to pay a $25 million settlement over the claims that they're all analog shit, which is what their shit was like. That was the whole thing. They said everything was all analog. Turns out there was digital steps, blah, 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 blah. And this monster class action lawsuit, they're really going to have to pay through the fucking nose on this thing, man. So even though the $25 million settlement certainly seems like a large number, some consumers argued that the deal was unfair compared to the amount they could have gotten had the suit gone to trial. I mean, would you really? If you're a person that's out buying MoFis, do you really want to you want to shut them down? Or are you just pissed? I don't want to shut nobody down, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't buy MoFis. As it stands, MoFi's agreed to let all customers either receive a full refund and return their purchases or keep their albums and instead take a 5% cash refund or 10% refund in credit. Yeah, that's. I wouldn't think it was a super large company. I don't care about MoFi one way or the other either, but that seems pretty crazy. Like, I never thought that was going to end up being the takeaway, was they were going to end up paying through the fucking asshole wow. Which kind of seems fucked, because it seems like large companies typically get away with a lot worse, probably, you know what I mean? But I thought that was kind of done and over with and whatnot, and that just kind of popped it. Somebody posted in the Discord. Who posted that? Somebody posted in the Discord and was like, what the hell? Chromie D, what's up, baby? Hope you're doing all right, man. Up in the Canadian wild. Looks like the settlement will end up benefiting mostly MoFi. Oh, you think so? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, that's why I like when I talk about large companies, when class actions don't fucking phase them fucking shit at all. But the fact that they got kind of caught and called out by largely the community, whether it's not necessarily the vinyl community, but kinda, I mean, really, got discovered, called out, and is now having to kind of go back and pay for that, is pretty crazy, honestly. It's one of those grassroots things that you see it kind of actually pay off, and you're like, holy shit, that actually worked. But I don't have the dog in the fight. It's not my thing. But I know a lot of people enjoy that kind of stuff, and a lot of our pals here like that stuff, and I don't like any of my pals to get ripped off. And so, if they were shitting people, fuck them. Pay. In the words of Henry Hill, fuck you, pay me. But yeah, Shane's eating Twizzlers. MoFi doesn't have good legal representation, I bet. What's up, Merv? Hope you're doing all right, man. That's new Chromium episode soon. Please and thank you. Oof. You know, admittedly, obviously I've started back doing the show, started back doing the things I used. Started back doing the show, but what I've not really started back doing is watching VC videos. But last weekend I kind of started because what I even said, I've said this on stream before. I was like, I've not even watched the last couple of chromium dioxide shits, and that's literally my favorite TV show on the planet. Like, you know, as good as Golden Girls. It's up there with Who's the... Nah, you're not up there with Who's the Boss, but you're close. But don't take it personal. I mean, you rope in Danny Pintaro for an episode, and we'll talk turkey, but you're close. And that's, you know... So, point being, is I'd not even watched... And I'll just name... Because I can't, you know... Two of my favorites. Chromium dioxide, metal theologian. Typically two guys that I watch all of their videos. And I've really not watched those. But I started last weekend, and so I'm starting to kind of get back into it a little bit. Of course, this is before I spent 12 hours in a hospice yesterday, so maybe I've regressed all the way back. No videos! No, I don't know. But, anyway, I've started down that path of watching new shit, and me and Jay were sitting here on Saturday night laughing our ass off with some Chromie D shit for like the last two he posted, because I was like, oh shit, I thought there was only one I hadn't seen, and there was two, so I was stoked because it's like, you know, a little edible Saturday night. It's like, oh shit, you know. Lost too much money toward records between Chromium and Living Fast. Yeah, it's yeah. There's been a couple of channels over the years. Chromie D's one, Metal Theologian's another one. Zeke the Vinyl Geek is another one where I absolutely have had like a notepad in front of me, and I would pause the video and I was like, okay, what's the name of that record? And I'd write it down. And I love like it's so funny. I got like Pat, Ground Zero Salem. I love the dude's videos. I love watching his videos. And he's one of the only guys, because at least Metal Theologian, every now and then I'll know something of what he's talking about, but I'll watch a whole Ground Zero Salem video, and it'd be 30 minutes. And I would not know a band, a single band he mentioned, I would not be familiar with at all. So I have no like footing in the conversation, but I'm still right there watching the whole thing. So but anyway, it's not always, it's funny because why do you want to listen to people talk about bands that you already know about? I'm trying to learn about some shit that I missed, or some shit that's out there that I don't know about. This is me personally as a man. I am a man. Sorry. So moving past the fucking MoFi bullshit, Queens of the Stone Age have announced, and Shane posted this in the Discord, brand new Queens of the Stone Age record coming out. What's it called? End Times New Roman, which is funny. It's a funny title. That's a funny fucking title. Last couple of Queens records have been good, but not outstanding. So I'm looking to see what they've done this time around. Apparently the single, which I don't remember listening to, Emotions Sickness, is out, and you can check it out. Recorded at Hami's Pink Duck, as well as Rick Rubin's Shangri-La Studios. But and the pre-orders are ongoing. I saw the pre-orders. Man, it's don't get me started. I'm a little bit aggressive tonight. Actually, I'm pretty fucking aggressive. I had a little moment right before I went live. I'm kind of feeling it right now. I'm kind of feeling okay. But like right before we went live, and I'm like, I don't know if I should do this tonight. I'm feeling a little aggressive. I may say some shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you ever have this, some of you redneck motherfuckers may feel this. You ever have one of those nights when you're walking into the bar and the first 2 steps in the bar, you're already looking at motherfuckers and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna punch that guy. You don't even know who it is. Yeah, I'm gonna punch that guy. I've kind of got that, I'm gonna punch somebody vibe, even though there's nobody here. You better watch out, cats. I'll punch a fucking cat in a heartbeat. Get aggressive 22. Yeah, it's one. I mean, you know, I think I've held it together pretty good, but man, when I was in my 20s, if something bad like this had happened to me, it would have been problems. I mean, fuck, I'm getting a fight with your girlfriend, and I was causing problems. You know what I mean? That's Chromie D's been there. Yeah. It's funny because I worked with this cat. He's a reporter, one of the most storied reporters in the Southeast, actually. And he's from Manhattan. His dad was a New York City cab driver. He's a tough son of a bitch, old motherfucker. He's mid-60s, and I'm still kind of afraid of him. But he would be like, it's like, yeah, you know, sometimes we just be like, hey, I feel like getting into a fight. Let's go down to the bar and get into a fight. Like, really? Like, you left your apartment being like, yo, let's go get into a fight. I've never done that. Did I punch Jay in the stomach? Maybe that's why he's not feeling good. Yeah, duck and cover, Jerry. You better be on your fucking... Dude, I will heel hook you. You will limp for the rest of your fucking life. How about a rolling knee bar? How about a rolling 808? Shut your fucking mouth. Kick some dude in the ass at the urinal? I'm gonna start doing that. Or just like shoving people in the back while they're taking a piss. Like even my friends and shit, like at work, I'm just gonna start shoving people in the back while they're pissing so they piss down their leg. Oh, thank you, dude. Now I've got a new hobby. Fuck crocheting. I'm a urinal kicker. You suck! Hey, actually, Susan, God rest her soul, she gave me these socks. She knows I like weird socks and shit. So she got these SpongeBob socks. They say I'm on a roll, and it's like SpongeBob on a hamburger. Also, still the best calves in the VC, and I don't argue about nothing. But yeah, that's my new hobby, 100%. I mean, you give me an opportunity, I'm going to be showing off the calves. It don't take much. Did you guys? I didn't realize this was an ongoing thing because I'd already went on a diatribe about this. Like this past week, actually, it's currently going on right now. Live Nation does this $25 ticket thing, and do they really do this every year? Excuse me. I know Aaron Griffin posted the Discord. He got a couple of tickets to Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. I think they were $25 a piece or some shit like that. But I need a Cavs. You know, I had the third strongest female in the entire world. In the world for her weight class. I get to be honest. I interviewed her like for a news thing. And when we were done, she was like, "Hey, Mike." I was taking the mic off of her. She's like, "Hey, Mike, how'd you get your calves?" I called Finn immediately. I didn't even broke down the equipment. I was like, "Yo, this powerlifting bitch just asked me about my calves," and she was like, "Oh, God damn it," because she knew I would never, ever, ever shut up about that forever. What's up, Brad? Chasing the classics in the house, fellas. But yeah. But this Live Nation thing, I thought it was a direct response to like Ticketmaster and all these places have this like, because Ticketmaster and Live Nation, they're connected, right? That's like the same company. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? But I thought it was a direct response to all the negative PR they've gotten in the past several months for all the fees and the way they've mishandled the Taylor Swift thing. They do Concert Week every year, mostly for shows that are bombing. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I thought it was a direct response to just like a total PR move, which is not a bad PR move, except it's, to me, looks very transparent. You know what I mean? You got scammed on Live Nation. I mean, all the ticket websites are just absolute fucking shams, dude. It's so terrible. Like, to go see a show, you have to deal with a bunch of motherfuckers just to go watch a show. I'm not a big show guy anymore anyway, but like festivals, fuck that. And big concert, like big arena shows. If it's a club, I'm still into it, but I'm not going to go sit with 20, 30,000 other people and watch a band. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Even for free, I won't do that. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my God. Yeah, Aaron got tickets for Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie, Ministry and Filter. 2 tickets for $53. That's crazy. Oh, you saw ASG? Oh, yeah, that's right, Carl. Don't you know one of the guys from ASG? That totally blew my mind. Last time you were on the show, I'm like, how have we never talked about this? I love ASG. And I know they're from Wilmington, but I had no idea that you know those guys. Speaking of which, Boss Man is living in Wilmington right now, Carl. He's already moved down there. So, Brad, this is somebody, Carl, actually, I think when he was up here, he brought all those oysters for the 500th. Did you bring a bunch of lemons, Carl? Lemon Carl. Is that like a cheese Carl? Where's the cheese Carl? Oh no, I don't know where cheese Carl went. I don't know I don't know where the Nah. Who'd I get? Who'd I get? Hands up. Hands up. Who'd I get? Who'd I get? Who'd I get? Who'd I get? No, so it's it's like just club soda and a bunch of lemons and a shot of vodka in there. Which, when I let Eric Weinbender taste, he was like, "Oh, that's an alcoholic's drink," and I'm like, "What?" Lemony vodka? Oh, lemony vodka? Yeah, lemony vodka and some club soda. Good stuff. Books. Maybe you want to check them out. It's up to you. It's an 8 ounce. Yeah, it's an 8 ounce shot. I told you, I'm ready to go. Lemmy vodka? Yeah, I like that. I got you, Trish. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I like to be messing with people. You know how I be. You know, you've been around. You know how I like to be. Let's see. Steve should be here momentarily, and he can relieve me. He can reel me back in. Wait, did I not bring the fucking graphics in? I don't think I brought the graphics in. Let's talk for a second, folks. Am I fucking stupid? I'm kind of fucking stupid. Truth be told, I'm not used to being like mentally unaware of things. You know what I mean? Like not on top of my game. I'm generally, unless I'm just super fucked up, I'm generally on top of my game. You know what I mean? And I don't like not being that way. But the first one in the list, what the hell? Give me the list. Oh yeah. I've never heard this one before. Shouts to our friend and pal and confidant. Thank you for being a friend, Shane, for sending that Andrew Hill record. I heard Steve beep his horn. But this is one I'd not seen before. It's on Steeplechase Records, Divine Revelation, and the Andrew Hill Quartet. Came out in 75, and Steeplechase is actually the label it came out on, and they're actually the ones reissuing this. And it sounded pretty good from what I heard, and it's really expensive, though, I have to say. The reissue's like $56 or some shit. But I jammed it today for the first time. Super quality business. Super quality.
Why do you have 8 large sheets cups in here?
Why do you think? Did you guys hear that? Who just heard? No, stand in there for a couple of minutes.
I got a dragon in here.
Peter Dragon. Wait.
I gotta go pee. I'm gonna take her out, Kitty.
Okay.
First things first. Come on, girl.
All right. You heard it, Bill? That's funny. I mean, bless his heart, he's an older gentleman. What can I tell you? It's funny, this came out, popped up in the things that came out today or whatever. And the kid actually texted me today. She was in, it was either Target or Walmart, and sent me the cover of this. And I was like, oh, hey, yo, did he shit them pants? The Electric Mayhem. Oh, I've got to cop this. I've got to cop this. I don't care if it sucks. I've got to cop this. As a Muppet collector. And just, man, that's probably the first, one of the first, like, rock bands I ever, like, it's like, oh, those guys are cool. But, yeah, they actually released a record. It's funny because I ran into a video where they're being, oh, they got a new series on Disney Plus? No shit, because this is on Disney Records. But I saw, like, an interview with them, and it's like a Skype interview or a Zoom call kind of interview thing. They're like, yeah, there's rumors that rock and roll is dead, but we're here to like prove you different. But yeah, it was super cool to see that, and I gotta pick it up. I gotta pick it up because the Muppets. I mean, Jim Henson's one of my absolute heroes. Absolute heroes. I already got the hiccups. It's probably a bad sign. On to some, here's some kind of some shit I took a shot on today. I don't know what made me check this out. There's something tickled my willy that, there's something that what?
What did he say?
Something tickled my willy. And then something like later, I'm thinking like, wait, did we actually, have we done this before? Lost Palms? Have we done this before? Zoot is your favorite Muppet. Oh, that's a strong statement. Oh, my favorite? I mean, huh. Ernie, I consider Ernie my first friend of all time. Like low key. I think Ernie is my first friend ever. At least in my mind. Kermit is such a. I tell people like I think that's why I wanted to be a producer was because of Kermit, and I am a producer. Because of Kermit on the Muppet Show, he's always backstage. He does the same thing I do here, and people get mad at me. We're getting ready to do the show. I'm doing this. Make sure we got shots. You got to check that camera. Move that light. Everybody, okay, let's go. Okay, everybody, I'm trying to wrangle everybody in. The same thing Kermit is doing backstage in the fucking Muppet Show. That's not only it's what I do here, but it's kind of what I do for a living. But anyway, this Australian band out of Adelaide. Oh, and I would go the Blue God and the Grover restaurant episodes would be right after that. Yes. What's up, Paul? How are you, brother? This is it's their debut record called Skeleton Ranch. I guess it came out in November. I missed this shit. It's considered a cocktail of jangly surf rock, 1960s garage, and 13th floor psychedelia. They describe themselves as desert jangle. And let me tell you what. Yo. Check this shit out. If you like any like psychedelic stuff, especially like the, kind of that 60s vibe, 13th floor elevator, plus you maybe have a little tinge for some surf rock kind of stuff.
Yeah, surf punk and 13th floor elevator.
God, it's so good. It is so damn good, man. Check it out. Boom. Paul's a madman? Oh shit. I like madmen. Hell yeah. Hey, firm handshakes, Paul. Sounds like you belong here, brother. We appreciate the fuck out of you, man. There's so much lemon. There's so much lemon. By the end of the show, I'm not gonna have a voice. It's gonna dry up my throat. Just like my, it's gonna dry up my throat just like my Scoutmaster did.
What did he say?
Sorry. I'm missing the, what are you doing, Steve? There's some, there's shot glasses everywhere, Steve. I really can't keep up with it. Speaking of Steve, I ran across this today, and I figured I really dig this shit. But I know Steve actually has got some of the records and stuff, Osric Tentacles, and there's so many. How many? Do you know how many Osric Tentacles records there are? Do they have? I was going to say, do they have more than Zappa, for fuck's sake? It's crazy. But this record, it seems to be from '88 because it says it on the cover.
Yeah, those labels that look like paper blue and yellow. I think those are red series of labels. Those are actually the early. Those are actually like early recordings, like they were on tape. I think. So I don't know how well mastered it is, but
What mastered?
I have all that stuff. I think at a time, public library, you could like download stuff.
Oh yeah, that's where you first started doing that.
First started doing that. I got a ton of that early Osric stuff.
But I wouldn't have even mentioned this because there seems to be a bunch of Osric stuff that comes out. Oh shit, we need to do some stuff.
What?
Do me a favor.
What?
No.
Haha. Fix the camera.
Yeah. And cut this ring light off.
Which one?
I mean, we can leave it on.
Turn it down. Right? Or this one?
No, I'm talking about this one. It's okay. It's all right. And then.
I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. For the monitor?
No.
What is that?
No.
Oh, what is that?
Don't pull it off. No. It pulls off. Don't do it.
I'm trying not to.
Just turn
what is it?
the battery compartment.
It's flopping off.
Yeah. Just turn the camera itself.
Where to where? I have no reference.
No, just keep, a little more TV. Too far. Split it. Freeze it.
I need some tape or something for this
No, that's all right. You're good.
door. It's gonna fall off. It fell off.
All right.
Let's do a shot.
You've been here 30 seconds and already fucked up the camera.
What's that light glare? Is that your? Oh, that's your ring light.
That's why I said we probably need to turn it off.
Well, you could block it.
No, we can turn it off. It's all right. Steve, what have you been doing tonight?
I was shooting my friend Mike Thomas's band Envision. It's a great soul R&B multi-purpose band. One of the best bands in Winston for sure.
It is. It is.
Always put on a great show. They were up in Mount Airy.
Shane says the hair looks amazing, Steve.
They were up in Mayberry. I was supposed to have a gig tomorrow. I wasn't going to come, but they canceled it. In fear of rain, storms. I guess tomorrow's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be stormy tomorrow.
Stormy weather.
Stormy weather.
And the funny thing was, I had asked my wife to make this dish.
Ham biscuits.
Our favorite dish from this vegetarian restaurant in Athens, Georgia, called the Grit. It's no longer there. It didn't survive pandemic, but they made this thing called Golden Bowl, and I'm a meat eater, but it was amazing. But I asked her to make it for Artemis, because Artemis was supposed to be there and play. I was hoping to get up with him again, get an update.
Did a follow up with Artemis?
So now that we lost Gary Rosington, any thoughts? So anyway, so I had this dish for Artemis, and I told Gary, let Artemis know I had my wife make this for him, and we'll get it next time. But I brought it. I want you. Here's why. The only reason I'm here, I was going to stay home and chill.
Yeah.
But when I got home, my wife's like, "Are you going to Grow My Record?" I was like, "Well, I wasn't planning on it because, I want you to take this dish for Artemis and have Mike try it on the show."
Oh shit. Okay.
So you're gonna at some point, maybe between chip chat, so to speak, in that area when we're having food and drink, we can try.
Okay.
You can try this.
Books, check them out.
And give us your honest opinion. Want to do a shot?
Oh yeah.
What's with all the lemons?
Don't worry about it.
Here's some Crystal Skull. No, this is the outer space vodka. We killed.
It's spooky.
We killed the skull.
Cookie crisp.
That is a big shot glass. It's a jar.
Oh, it's 2 shots. That's 2 shots. Should have warned you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I like that a little better than the skull.
It's not as good as Pop Off. No shot. No shot. Not even close. I mean, I love any liquor. I appreciate any liquor. But, oh, no.
Ugh. I also worked on some stuff for a special we're airing next week on the return of NASCAR racing to North Wilkesboro.
Let's get into it, Steve.
And I'm not a race fan.
Uh-huh.
But it was fun. I was on the Speedway Victory Lane there. I think it was Wednesday, shooting stand-ups for. I was actually running audio for the special, ins and outs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see the track. Considering what we saw in the past 15 years, it was in amazing shape. I mean,
for those that don't know, it's the NASCAR track. It's one of the original tracks, and
it is the original track.
Yeah, Wilkesboro, North Carolina, and it's been shut down for a long time now.
They may have actually raced first in Daytona, but they did meet in a hotel room in Wilkesboro and signed papers. Apparently they kept the hotel room just like it was when they were in there signing papers, like it was the fucking signing of the Declaration of Independence or something. But anyway,
we don't recognize that down here, no way, Steve.
I gotta say, Benny Parsons.
Oh, BP.
You know Benny Parsons?
I know Benny Parsons.
I think he's from North Wilkesboro or from Wilkesboro.
He is.
Well, his wife was monumental. Her role in actually bringing it back, it's a really good story.
She got some bazooms on her?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
All right.
But I was impressed with some of the things I learned. So. But it was fun.
I like learning about bazooms. Mostly. Fuck. All right, let me keep going. So it's not a 9-hour show. Don't click that, Mike. Weekly skills. Here we go. What's next on the list, Mike? None of these are in order. Oh yeah, actually, you walked in right when I was doing this, Steve. The what's this shit called?
I will say this. I've never had a woman ask me about my calves, but a girl in high school was asking me about my hair trail. You know, you got this little hair trail going down your navel.
Did she ask you if you shampoo it? Do you prel that bitch, or what are we saying?
Oh, well.
No, it's Pert Plus. It's like, bitch, this is shampoo and conditioner.
That was my jam. That was my jam for the longest time.
Pert Plus? Oh, me too. I was a Pert Plus guy. My family was Head and Shoulders. I mean, it was like wasn't like a dandruff thing, but just everybody used Head and Shoulders. It was like the shampoo. And then we moved to Pert Plus. So I got in high school. I used to be really known to be like really like anal about my hair.
I think when I was,
and I went to Pantene Pro.
The time I had longer,
and Garnier Fructis.
The time I had longer hair, I think when I was in Athens, I think I recall hearing some rock stars or somebody used mane and tail, so I started using mane and tail. It's like what you actually would wash a fucking horse with.
Yeah. You know what I wash horses with?
What?
Spit. Told you folks, I'm not supposed to be on the internet tonight. I was like, this is one of those nights. So I started this out. I was like, this feels like one of those nights when I walk in somewhere, I'm like looking for a fight before I even start. I kind of felt, I was like, maybe this is I'll just skip over this show. Maybe not do the show. But, yeah, you walked in. What's up, Metal T? I was by myself, Metal T, and then Steve showed up. Because Jay left. Jay had a stomach ache or something. Jay was here.
Earache my eye.
And I was like, I set the cameras up. I unscrewed the microphone and put it on the stand. And whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go. And I was like, cocksucker, you watched me set this whole thing up, did you not? He's like, yeah. He's like, I know where, you need the views or whatever, but I don't want to puke on the show. And I'm like, the fuck? And then 3 seconds later, he was out of here. So
all the more reason to stay.
So he must have felt pretty bad. I mean, to be fair, he must have felt pretty bad. But no, but Jay was supposed to, because Steve wasn't supposed to be here. Jay was supposed to be the guest, and then next thing you know, I'm like by myself.
Just bring you back.
Yeah, leave me by myself.
Re-entry.
Great week to leave me by myself. See how that fucking turns out, Jay.
I thought I brought a beer in here.
Butt beer?
Tink, bring me a beer.
He probably got dysentery from that chair. Not this chair. He's in the straight bay. He's in the straight bay. It's an antique. Unplanned Steve.
It does help you sit up.
Yeah. I love a straight back chair. They feel good. But no, you walked in right when I was checking this out today, because I saw the borscht.
And you're looking good too.
I saw this
you see those new
cover
commercials with Mike Slidell.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
My Pillow 2.
Oh yeah.
My Pillow 2.0.
Why don't they call it Mike Pillow? But Smoke Master Cosmic Connector. It reminded me of Radio Moscow. That's what it reminded me of. And so I checked it. The cover at least drew me in long enough to check out what the record was about. And it's a 2023 record. But it's like psychedelic, proggy. How would you describe those guys? And we didn't listen to the whole fucking record, but
proggy. It was kind of doomy until the guy started singing.
Yeah, but it wasn't heavy at all.
No, well,
it was just really psychedelic, I guess. But
maybe I was thinking wrong. The wrong thing.
You remember this? It was real.
I remember you not liking the singer. You said things are great until the singer sung.
Yeah, that was the one thing that stuck in my craw. It was just really vibey. We'll say that it's vibey. And then the singer comes in, and he's a little
kind of a proggy singer.
He's a prog. Maybe that's what made me think prog, because he's a little different.
It's like John Anderson with a growl.
And a little bit off, not like your typical
sharp distance.
It was kind of weird, but it kind of worked because my initial thought was, great, another great band ruined by some weirdo fucking singer over the top of it. Or if you listed all this out, printed all this out with these tracks, I would have been all over it. But the singer's completely turning me off. But 45 seconds into it, I'm kind of like, all right. I mean, this guy's I'm kind of picking up what he's putting down. It's funny that it didn't take me long to turn around on that. Sometimes I hold that grudge for decades.
So, we went in the studio, Leadneck went in the studio like months ago.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, I still haven't heard anything.
Hey, Tank, you want
Finally today, I got something. I don't know if it's a final mix or not of one of the songs. But
how many y'all do?
Maybe 4.
Hop.
But I probably don't want to play it on the show because the guy, what was taking so long, he was trying to make it sound just like Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Which with this band, you probably could get close to that. So say that. So I won't play it because I don't want you to get like all the audio knocked off the show.
She's blocked in. She may get weirded out.
What?
She's blocked in.
She'll be all right.
She may get weirded out.
Come here, Tink. Well, how the hell did she get back there?
I don't know.
There's a way in, there's a way out.
Aha. You come up here. Hop. You come talk to the internet. You come here. You come here about the internet people. Hop, 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 hop. Internet people, like Tank. Look at the internet people. Look at the internet people. Tell them about Amazon Prime. Oh, you're not. Oh, fuck. You suck, Tank. But we'll put Tank in a bikini for 5 gifted right now. What else is? That was it. The fuck? I have no idea what I'm doing. I ate some of your cornbread, Steve.
Did you?
There's mold.
You cannot have any left in here.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
What?
But there's mold all over.
I've been without forever.
There's so much mold on it.
Mold? Don't eat it.
I'm not eating the mold. Did you grow up? You had.
No.
Stop. Get out
no,
there.
I didn't. But I've since learned that once you actually see mold, it's probably all over the goddamn thing. You just don't see the other parts of the mold.
Right. But we always chucked out a couple pieces of bread.
Yeah. If we get cheese with mold on it, you just cut that, slice it away.
Boom. That's kind of what I've been doing.
Because I figured cheese is mold anyway.
I've been doing that for 3 weeks on this cornbread.
Really?
Yes.
Good God.
I only eat like.
Did I give you a loaf?
No, don't do that. But yeah, these lemons are making me lose my voice. By the way,
they're very acidic.
what do you?
They're gonna dry you out, dry your throat out.
Yeah, especially
My choir director.
6 of
So
them.
here's what my choir director suggests: oranges instead.
Oh,
I had some oranges this week that were pretty amazing. They tasted like grapes.
I had some oranges this week.
But they taste like grape. They don't taste like oranges. They're called Cara Cara or Cava Cava. They're from Sunkist, I think. But they're pink. The fruit, the orange is orange, but I mean the outside's
I like
orange,
pink.
but the inside's pink. Remind me of a grapefruit, but it did taste like grapes. It tastes like grapes. It's weird.
Grapes. I love grapes. Anybody remember that skit? It was Michael Myers and Nicole Kidman on SNL.
Really?
Yeah, where they're playing like toddlers out on the swings, and Nicole Kidman going, "Grapes. I love grapes."
Sounds really,
Nobody knows
sounds
that.
really funny.
What's up, Eric? Fuck. Let's get into what we played. Unique set tonight. I'm actually gonna. Did you bring digs, Steve?
I did.
Okay. How many you got total?
Just like 3, maybe 4.
3 or 4 digs?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll still do my set as part of dig of the week.
Okay.
Because that was the plan. The butt plan.
Hush Puppy?
What is that?
Hush Puppy.
Sure.
From Cookout?
Sure. Where'd you get? Did you get a cookout tray?
Yeah.
Look, Steve. Do I want a hush puppy? Sure. No. I'll move this way. You guys can't hear me eat. Okay.
I was thinking,
Uh-huh.
make a burger with a thin layer of like hush puppy, like cornmeal. Nobody does that. Maybe have it separate 2 beef patties.
I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna need some drink. It's fucking killing me.
What, you want a beer?
I can switch. You can grab a Natural Light if you want to grab me a Natural Light. But back before Finn died, we were doing every Sunday we're doing like a little burger competition. So I'd make a burger every week. She would make a burger the next week. And the one I was getting ready to do right before she died, I never got to make it. And I was keeping it from her. I'm like, oh, you're going to fucking jizz your pants over this one. And then I started thinking, I'm like, this burger idea is so good. I could start a fucking food truck and make these. It's going to be so good. But I never got to make that burger. I think I'm making that burger this weekend. I think that's a step I'm taking. Because I just think it's going to be the sentimental fucking garbage around it is being overweighed by the fact that, like, this is going to be a dope burger. And I'm a fat fucking I eat edibles. And so it's over. Thank you, dude. That's.
Hey, I think instead of that, we should just do mushrooms and like just do a reboot.
We'll be right back. But I don't like mushrooms on pizza. Mushroom gravy? Oh yeah, do some beef tips with mushroom gravy, but the mushrooms are actually like mushrooms. And then you could get like really fucking sick and throw up everywhere. That'd be awesome.
I put mushrooms in chili one time.
I threw up on my aunt's front pouch.
I didn't throw up.
I threw up on my aunt's front pouch. I'd like to have a couple of words with him. This would not go well. It's funny, I won't say, somebody else I know that's had a brain tumor. I don't know if there's a God or not, but there is one. He's a fucking asshole. It's not my quote, somebody else's quote. I'm just saying. Reginald. Ow! Oh no, I broke my nail. Oh, I love mushrooms on pizza. You like mushrooms on pizza?
Not since your mom made that comment.
My mom does not like mushrooms, and she has made the comment that mushrooms.
It makes my wife mad. But she likes to make a lot of mushroom things.
Like biting into a mushroom is like biting into a person.
I just imagine that's what be to chew on a person.
Bite into a person. The same texture as.
Well, I just imagine that's what eating flesh would be like.
Yeah. And for me, I'm like, oh yeah, probably. Fucking A. I remember we were all chilling in the boss man's office one time. It was like some managers and some other shit, and they were asking everybody like, hey, if you were in a plane crash and shit, like, and the only thing you had left, you know, like the live situation, would you eat a person, like kind of thing. And it was like going around the room, and people were like saying like that, and I was already laughing. They were like, "What about you, man? I'll bet you'd eat a person, wouldn't you? You're fucking crazy. You eat a person." I was like, "Well, I'd eat a human being in a heartbeat, and I don't need a fucking plane crash to do it either." And it fucking record scratched the entire room. People got up, left, because like other managers were in there from other departments that didn't belong in that conversation. But I just kind of let it fly. Books, check them out. Books, check them out. Stars and cars to electric guitars. Books, check them out. I did say what we played. Let's get into it. Boom, boom, boom. So part of what we played tonight for me, because I didn't think Steve was going to be here, I did a set at the end that's kind of a unique set for what we do here on the program that I'm going to include for Dig of the Week because it's just... we've said this before. Dig of the Week is not necessarily always about what the records we picked up this week because I didn't go to a record store this week. I didn't have time to go to a record store this week. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to go to a fucking record store this week. I didn't fucking feel like it. You know what I mean?
So you just need an out. You need an out.
An out?
Yeah. I mean, Dig of the Week was about you had to go out and get records.
Yeah, that's corny. Like I don't want to feel like, oh man, it's Friday. I got no Dig of the Week records. I gotta go buy some records. That's fucking stupid. That's not what this is about. It often started when we did this, like sometimes it'd be brand new stuff we got, and if we didn't go buy records, it'd be like the best 5 compilation albums or blah blah blah, whatever. You know, we do like themes and shit like that. So it's kind of to that point is what we're doing tonight, or what I'm doing tonight. But Steve's showing up and had some records. What? For what we played, this is either Cameraman's record or I bought it because Cameraman has it. And I remember like not being super over the top about the record, but I really, really was over the top about the cover. That classic Jasmine, Blue Mitchell. But this is a later Blue Mitchell, like 1976. What is it? Function Junction. But look at this
cover.
Look at this cover.
There's a lot going on there.
It's all about this cover. But putting it on tonight, it was, tip top. He was a leadoff man tonight, and the tracks were kind of bumping, and people were kind of feeling this tonight, and I was too. It's good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. Blue Mitchell's played on a lot of great albums and stuff over the years. So it's later, 76. So it's a little more 76. You know what I mean? But
Spirit of 76.
Yeah. Coming up right after that. Ooh. Shouts to our man Nate Bouchard, who came in for the 500th episode, which is super fucking cool. And he brought this, and I wish I had a way to better protect this. There's got to be a plastic thing I can put over this, right? Sega Genesis S cover. Yeah, that's true. Chuck Berry, the Great 28 Super Deluxe box set. My first box set I've ever owned. That wasn't like a big band thing I picked up at Goodwill. And tonight we listened to the Live in Detroit. There's several LPs and a book and a Christmas 10-inch. You guys have to help me remember, and you, Steve, there's a 10-inch Chuck Berry Christmas record in here. And this Christmas, we're going to bump the fucking silly shit out of that.
You should just go ahead and put all your Christmas records in one place.
I'm not taking that out of the box set, though. But tonight we played the...
and because why?
Because it belongs in here.
It belongs with Christmas records.
No, because my Christmas records get fucked up because they're dollar records. This deserves a little more attention than that.
Put them in a North Pole.
Oh, yeah. Live in Detroit. I never heard this before. And I accidentally put on side 2. I was trying to play side 1, but there's a good bit of it where Chuck's like telling jokes and shit, which was kind of funny. And what I thought was kind of funny about this was...
Did you do my ding-a-ling?
Not on that side, but what I did think was funny was he played some medleys on that side, and he would get into like a Johnny B. Good, and he's like, and then he would kind of stop and be like, no, 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 and go into a slow song, and you hear the audience would like groan, like visibly, like audibly pissed off that he stopped rocking and went into "Good night, sweetheart, it's time to go." And then he was like, and he'd go back into Maybelline.
But you know what you really got to feel for? The band, because none of that is planned.
Oh,
he never rehearsed with the band. He'd show up, it's an A, and
I'll say, Chuck Berry's my numero uno. He's my fucking ride or die. But a lot of the live playing I've heard from Chuck is sloppy.
Like Jimmy.
Yeah, it's just sloppy. Which I'm not saying I've never played a fucking sloppy ass show, but I love it.
Not Hendrix, Page.
Oh, Jimmy Page was always, his verses sounded like noodle and garbage. There's no discernible like riff among, but then he would go into a solo and he would sound like Jesus Christ playing a solo. It was perfect and spot on. The tempo, the tone, he didn't bone notes. But then like
especially when he's not on heroin.
Then the verses sounded like just horseshit. But anyway, Mr. Fredward Dobbs cashed in some banana bucks. A couple of things he asked for I did not have, but then he brought in a little little shotgun action. What a killer. And Aaron Griffin sent that bitch in. Thanks to Aaron Griffin. He's too busy peeing on people. Hey, don't kink shame. And farting in hookers' faces? I mean, who ain't farted in a hooker's face? I paid a hooker $20 one time to yell, "My daddy hates me" in my face. Best $20 I ever spent. Just kidding. That also got one of my elementary school teachers killed for $20. Don't say I'm talkative and tries to command the conversation with comedy. I mean, what are we even saying? Night Beats, Sonic Bloom, neo psychedelia band. I think they're out of Texas.
From?
Abigail. It's a newer record.
Was that for Christmas?
It was like a Christmas or a birthday thing, and she's like, "I think you'll like this record." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was the kid got me a fucking record, so I'm just happy. And I put it on, and when I streamed it, and not only me, but the stream, everybody was like, "Hey, yo, this record is like, hello? What is it?" Like 4 or 5, I told her, I was like, literally, and this made her so happy. I mean, truth be told. There was like 4 or 5 people, like music people that collect records, ask, "Who is this? What is that?" But yeah, that's from like 2014 or something like that, Steve, or something like that.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I want to say they're from Texas.
Trio.
A trio?
All trios are from Texas.
All trios are from Texas.
Rush is from Texas.
Quote of the night. Who, Rush Limbaugh? You a big Rush Limbaugh guy, Steve?
No.
No? All right. Hey, later, old radios. Appreciate you, brother.
The Reverberation Appreciation Society. I think that's the label.
It's total 13th floor elevator, like worship shit. But in a really, really cool kind of way.
Recorded in Tacoma, Washington. Oh, but it is Austin, Texas.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny. Man, like, that was one of those things, like, she'd asked me, like, before she bought that, she's like, "You ever heard of the 13th floor elevators?" And I came in here and I just went, like, I yorked it, because it's literally the first record in my collection.
Yeah, it's usually the first one.
Yeah. So I went and grabbed it and pulled it off. It's obviously a fucking reissue. It's one of those, like, people would say a janky reissue.
That's the one that makes you mad, too, because all the same labels, like, what's it called? International or something.
It's the
same, but
it's a gray
it's the
market.
same number and the same on every record, no matter
Yeah,
if it's the first one or the one they just press like
it's a gray market
yesterday.
thing.
You have to go deep diving to figure out.
It sounds good to me. I mean, our system jams, but it's like it's not for fucking audiophiles, I'm sure, or whatever. But do you mean the Cavs? Hold that thing up again? You think I can go all the way straight with this, Dave?
And I must say, though, your Cavs are in retrograde as compared to where they were 10 years ago.
No way. What, 10 years ago? Probably.
Yeah.
You think I can go all the way straight?
I'd rather not see it.
Ah!
Ow. You'll feel that tomorrow.
No. I was just playing that up. That's fucking easy peasy. The fucking record. Show that record again. Where's that record? Oh, you gave it to me for some reason.
I gave it to you.
Because you're fucking faded, that's why. Night Beat.
Sonic Bloom.
Sonic Bloom's the name of the record. Super fucking cool, man. Highly recommend this. It's not super expensive or anything.
Vinyl's green.
Fucking colored vinyl, brah. What? You're welcome, Metal Theologian, for my calves. That's what you're thanking me for, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's good, man. It's really good. It's a good time, and it's one of those random things. I was really I think that was the first time I was like really impressed with the kid. Like, holy shit, you got some fucking taste, son. Speaking of some taste, we are the Meat Men, and you suck. Hadn't played this in a little bit. What a fantastic fucking punk rock jam from the '80s. And it's funny, Scotty mentioned that this cat owns a like a retro toy store in Lansing, Michigan.
Really?
Nowadays. What's up, Thump Finger? How are you, man?
Thump.
The new cattle decapitation record is pretty good. Hell yeah. I was thanking you for the underpants I saw in your laundry room when I was up there last. Fuck. Fluffhead. What's up, baby? Grease from St. Lucia.
St. Lucia?
Me and the missus are celebrating her birthday down here. What a good time. You guys have a great time, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's some fucking real shit right there. Pulled out, this is some VCLT from Nebulous Prowler.
Where's St. Lucia in comparison to St. Martin? Is that in the same area?
It's just, if you just right over, boom, it's right there.
Okay.
Just take it easy.
I got a good friend in St. Martin.
There's a slow no wake zone.
Yeah,
You'll get in trouble.
Got to troll it through there.
It goes all over. First Suicidal.
Great record.
Ugh. Nebulous Prowler sent this to the program. Wanted to play a couple of like some punky shit, some heavy shit, leading into a set that's a little different than a lot of the stuff I normally play on the show. But for some reasons. Some butt reasons. But I'll save that for Dig of the Week because that's actually Dig of the Week kind of shit. Coming out of that set, I tried to play this and I forgot. It's such a big part of my childhood. And when I say childhood, I mean like kindergarten. It's a big part of my kindergarten because they played this record, the actual record, in my kindergarten class. And we exercised to this record. And I was actually looking for it, and one day randomly found it in Goodwill with the fucking picture sleeve.
Oh.
And I was like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. I just ran into this in like the fucking Mount Airy Goodwill or the ghetto Winston-Salem Goodwill. Like, ain't no way. But I did. Go, you chicken fat, go. Which always sits up like
in
a special place. So this was a record they used for physical fitness back all the way from the 50s through the 80s.
Wow.
And I was in kindergarten in 82. And Nation's Physical Fitness. But yeah, they told you to like get up and like march in place and like, you know, do all this stuff. I can't believe I found that. It's one of my prized records in my possession.
Fat go.
Yeah. But it skipped like fuck, and it's okay because Nick Tronic had cashed in some banana bucks and requested some Mitch Murder, and I was like more than happy to like fade that fucking skipping chicken fat into some Mitch Murder because as I was like, fuck, that's skipping. And then as I'm walking to the tables and I'm like, but I bet I can make a mix out of this. Like, lickety split. And it was perfect. It was perfect. I'm so happy he pulled some Mitch Murder, or I've asked for some Mitch Murder, because it's funny because it's not funny at all. But when things get real bad, I always like revert back to as far back as I can go, and this reminds me of 80s Saturday morning cartoons. It's like those jams, and I was playing commercials from 80s cartoons while we were watching this. So you saw a fucking Golden Grams cartoon and then a Hot Wheels cartoon, and like it's the commercials you saw in the 80s over cartoon, like, and that's talk about a warm blanket. I mean, that's 100% a warm blanket. And then finally I finished it up with some Black Flag slipping in. Whew. God damn it, I love this fucking record. Why is this skippity-doo on all over the place? I'm about to punch my fucking computer. I'll punch it to fucking death. I played side 2, which I never do, because side 1 has Slip It In and it has Black Coffee. So I always go for that shit. And side 2, that first track, it was a little all over the place. What's the name of that song? The first one on side 2. Oh, you can say it. Obliteration. It's a little bit, wonky, like kind of winding. It takes a long time, but it was cool to hear that. Like the rest of the tracks were banging, and that one's cool. It's just not a fucking hardcore track, you know what I mean? Shane said he slipped it in 5 minutes ago. Holy shit! We're now on porno channel, Steve. None be loving those calves. Oof. Do nuns like calves? Is that a known thing? Am I fucking faded? Do nuns like calves? Yeah, I'll throw it to a nun. A heartbeat. Oh, the calves. Mm-hmm. I see. Look at his calves. Look at his bitch ass fucking calves. Yo, come. What are we saying? Weak ass stems. Those are some weak ass stems. It's not even fucking close, Steve. It's not even close. Yeah, let me tell us a story, Steve. I'll fire up some marbles.
Oh, I don't have a story. No story.
Do you wear cologne at all?
Sometimes.
What's your cologne of choice?
It takes forever for me to go through cologne. So I still have some.
Sure.
I still have some Paul Lagerfeld.
From 1978? The fuck?
No, from like probably early 90s.
Oh my god.
I have some. What's the other one I have a lot?
There is a long marbles update. I'm so sorry, folks.
Really?
There's a long marbles update.
We'll do dig of the week while it.
We could. I mean, we may have to do dig of the week and then try to come back to marbles. Oh wait, it just went to 4 minutes. I got good internet, but it's Jesus. That's intense. Actually, I can do my set, and then you can do like real dig of the week, Steve, if you want.
Okay.
Can you do a Wednesday content day on videos, calf workouts? Well, I don't do anything. It's just all genetics.
So what'd you do this Wednesday? Tell me about that.
The movie?
Yeah.
Eric Bauer recommended a movie. I don't remember the name of it, but it was good.
You sent me a text about it.
A Texas message?
Let's see what it said.
We had a good time. The Wednesday streams when we watch the movies are fucking fantastic. Folks, we're live every day except for Thursday and sometimes Saturday over on Twitch. Every day. Live every day. That's how I stay sane. I'm live every day. If you want to help, come over there. Please. Please help me.
Soul Tangler.
Soul Tangler. Good movie.
Watching a gross SOV film on stream.
And it's actually not SOV, I realize now.
What's
I think
SOV?
it's shot on video.
Oh.
I think it's film. It was film. It looked like 16 mil.
Okay.
Thursday night is youth group. Yeah. That's when I go to my halfway house. No, I figure like Pilmer streams at 7 on Thursday. Bizarro streams at like 9:30 on Thursday. And it gives me a chance, and I go to my parents on Thursdays anyway. It gives me a chance to like literally clean my house, you know, or like clean up trash, like, you know, plates and dog shit and stuff. Because I literally come home from work, I take a shit, I change clothes, I come fire up the stream every night. That's what I do every night. There's no time to like wash a dish or pick up anything.
Well, there's time if you. Yeah, well, okay.
No, I don't, because I have just enough time to like come home and do the stream. But I make sure like on Thursday, like that's when I like, okay, it's like a reset time. It's good. Thursday is AA meeting for Shane in sheets cups.
That's what all the sheets cups are. You had AA meeting here.
Yeah.
And everybody had larges.
Yeah. Filled with fucking black coffee and tears at the top. And it doesn't doesn't stratify. It's just tears at the top and then coffee below it. Because the density of the liquids, you guys want to get into a whole chemistry thing? Because the density of tears and black coffee will be significantly different. Grams over milliliters.
Which is the heavier?
Grams over milliliters squared.
Which is the heavier?
Mass times what?
Coffee or tears, which is heavier?
I'd say coffee. It'd be more viscous. Yeah. Let's call cameraman. Get him on the program. He's a chemist. I've converted moles with cameraman before. We've converted moles.
Converted moles.
You ever convert moles? Convert to moles?
I don't think so.
Grams to moles? Milliliters to moles? Remember we were doing that in chemistry?
No.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. I thought you were a learned man, Steve.
I didn't have a good chemistry. He was our baseball coach.
Hey, folks, let's come over and split an atom. Let's go. Line it up. We're splitting a fucking atom. Look, hydrochloric, you don't want to go right into your nose. You're going to want to waft that. Boom.
This
right
is the same. This is the same guy who stopped the bus. We were coming back from a baseball game and stopped the bus and turned around and was like,
I got a shit.
"No, you bunch of pussies, quit chewing on damn sunflower seeds. Chew tobacco like a real man."
Yeah.
Began my love of skull. Thanks, Coach.
I was I was a sunflower seed kid, so I had like a hole just rotted into my lip and my cheek from packing like a big horker of sunflower seeds in my when I played baseball.
In the shells?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
can yeah.
Yeah.
Take you like 3 innings to go through like a big old mouthful of seeds, but the salt was just like eating a hole in your cheek at the time. I miss that though, man. There's the dugout day. Me and Jay, because we were both riding the fucking pond. Me and Jay riding the pond, talking dumb shit just like we do here on the show, eating sunflower seeds. That's some of our earlier Jay moments.
It's funny you say that because I read a story this week about Stevie Nicks talking about how her nose basically, there was a hole eaten in her middle of her nose.
Yeah, talking about blowing cocaine in her asshole.
People always thought it was cocaine, but she says she was taking, and it's probably because of the cocaine. She was like inhaling like salt water or something like that, and apparently that's what ate a hole in her fucking. That's what she claims ate a hole in her nose.
Is that a Man-O-War show in the background? That's funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. But you doing funnies at 5:30 tomorrow?
What?
I was gonna go do the Chuckles set at 6:30. You can come on and do 5 at Chuckles, but you're doing the funnies at 5:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could come over and do the funnies if you want to ride with me.
Swap sets.
We could swap sets, and you could come over and do Chuckles.
Okay.
If you want. Oh wait, I got a rash though. Is that normal? I don't know if you guys have ever been to Football Town in America. What are you doing down there, Tank? Are you being a dog? You can't be a dog down there. That's fucked up, man. All right. Well, so I'll start the dig of the week set. This is a very unique dig of the week set for me and for us, and I'll lead this in. None of these songs, could be considered somber songs, but none of these were like necessarily personal songs. So like none of these songs are about Finn or her mom or nothing like that, or didn't remind me of them or nothing like that. But the idea of this was, like I've mentioned, like for me, for the first time, I couldn't listen to music at all, which is a weird anomaly. But for most people, when you're dealing with like a profound loss, extreme sense of grief, loss, whatever, especially folks like us, we all turn toward music. But it's funny that people do it kind of in a different way. So there's people that you want to listen to the saddest fucking shit you can possibly find, right? It's stuff that like you're like forcing yourself to cry, like it makes you fucking cry. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's people that do that, but there's also people that like it's like you're pissed off that you're sad, and you're so pissed off that you put on the fucking heaviest shit you can, and you're fucking punching holes in walls and smashing shit, and like that's another way of dealing with grief and loss and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So people either fucking sit down and listen to, Blackbird, and then fucking crying about it, or they're listening to, Deicide and smashing everything in their bathroom. Anyway.
Have you listened to Tool?
No.
Just curious.
No. And when it's popped up in streams. I don't listen to Tool. I don't listen to A Perfect Circle. And there's quite a few John Prine songs I won't listen to. For various reasons. But no. I do skip over those. And that's stuff, if people cash in banana bucks, you're out of fucking luck. Like, it's just not going to happen. But anyway. But I thought as an interesting take on given what's happened with not only Finn dying, but then yesterday to re-rack. Finn's mom died yesterday, so it's like everything kind of became fresh again, which is,
yep.
I was kind of doing all right, and then it like everything kind of like the scab got ripped off, and it's kind of new again, but new in a different kind of way. But I thought an interesting way to do a little set and a little dig of the week thing was like how people deal with grief through music, different ways, like the religious folk. God bless the religious folk, and I'm always envious of people that are super religious when something super bad happens. It's just the mic's really low. What? But I'm always envious of people that are super religious when something bad happens, because it's so easy. You know exactly where to go to.
It's certainly built for that.
It's built for that, 100%. And you know, people find solace in, you know, reaching toward God and the Lord and all that stuff. But anyway, to start off this set, it's been in my head. When Susan passed yesterday, I was singing this song to myself in the car on the way home. And it's, you know, I'm not a religious man, but this is my family. If you talk shit about this record, you will be permabanned forever on this channel. I said this earlier. I'm getting ready to play a set, the first record. If you talk shit about it, I'll permaban you and you'll never be able to chat in this channel ever again. So watch your fucking mouth is all I'm saying. Gospel family singers singing the gospel, and I played God Walks the Dark Hills. This was a good copy, by the way. A lot of times I've played this.
How many copies do you have?
I've got 5 copies of this record. One of them sealed. And it's my family. But often I've played a copy of this on the show, and it's been super poppy. To where people are like, God, this is cool, but like,
so
God damn.
You need to mark that. It's a playable one.
It's a good one. It's a good one. But yeah, I played God Walks the Dark Hills. God walks the dark hills.
Since we have the same hair, maybe you can put my face on that.
I don't think so, Steve. I don't think so. But anyway, this is kind of that level of grief for people that.
Let me see that. I could at least do it in Photoshop.
Okay. You know, true story, that cover is used for a lot of different gospel records.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, they just changed the name on that. Jesus looks trans on that cover. That's borderline. That's borderline. I told you. That's borderline. But Steve Jesus. But I wanted to play that one. It's a powerful song. It's a heavy song. That's you know, not everything that's heavy has to be tuned to fucking A.
I was gonna say, do they tune it down to B?
Yeah, not everything has to be tuned to A and played through a fucking Marshall stack or a Sun Model T. Heavy can just be by the fucking tonality of the fucking lyrics and the way the song's written. God Walks the Dark Hills is a fucking heavy song. I mean, if you've never listened to that, it's kind of a classic hymn. So kind of moving along that, going from the religious tip into some, I think another genre of music that does grief and sorrow and stuff like that pretty goddamn well is country. And went to kind of an obvious, I skipped over some stuff I wanted to play and went directly for this one. Actually, I left one out that I'm pissed off I've left it out. But I went for the Stanley Brothers, and one that probably you guys know fairly well. I'm a Man of Constant Sorrow. And you know from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou and all that stuff. But that's Man of Constant Sorrow. That's a very country way of addressing grief and sorrow and, you know, being a downtrodden man. Things I didn't play that I had set aside, Roy Acuff. I had that set aside. And, man, I was going to play this. I so forgot. Now I'm going to play it after the show because I'm pissed off about it. My favorite Hank Williams song, Long Gone Lonesome Blues. I went down to the river. Anyway.
I do like Ralph Stanley, Oh Death.
Oh Death? That would be another one. As Carl just said that Oh Death is a great one too.
Oh, dear, won't you spy me over hell another year? Actually, Camper Van Beethoven does a really good cover of that.
That's cool. But like that kind of that country, and I had another Stanley Brothers record picked. Because I thought it was the same thing that Andy Griffith did in that episode with Rafe Hollister. because it's called Snow. It's right down there. What's this called? Snow covered mountain or something like that. Is it over there? The blue one. Look at that over here. The Ryan's little.
Oh.
You see that?
Nope. Everything fell.
Oh, it's the one on the bottom probably. But it's I thought it was gonna be the dig my grave with a silver spade. You ever heard that?
No.
Oh.
Dig my grave. They might be giants.
Andy Griffith did that on the show, but it's a different version than other people have heard. Yeah. Place my grave on a snow white hill. Cover me over with sod. But that's not the same song, was the point. It's the last song on there, Steve. It's actually the title track of the record, so it's the name of the album.
I'm not looking at that record.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
We were doing the Lord's work? Hell yeah, Fluffhead. But anyway, following along in that path. So we're kind of making our way from like gospel to country, which is real close. And I told you, Steve, I had a good copy of this. This could be an OG. It's a stereo. I don't know. The first Bob Dylan record.
Did you play those?
That's coming next. It's coming after the show. Still in the Shrink. It's stereo. I don't know anything about pressings of this. Yeah.
Snow-covered mound.
Snow-covered mound, yeah. He talks about his mom being buried on a snow-covered mound. Anyway. You guys know about pressings of this? You know about pressings of this, Steve? It's a 2i Columbia of the first Dylan, but we played In My Time of Dying, which I think I like this better than the Zeppelin version.
Did you? I brought this not knowing if you were going to play it or not.
But this seems really crispy for. I mean, like, look at this. I'll let you check it out.
Mono.
It says stereo at the top.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay, but it says mono
But that
here.
says mono.
Then they stamped it with
See,
stereo.
that shit's so fucking confusing, man.
They just took the old label and stamped it with the stereo.
Just saw the WrestleMania 4 footage. Just gotta say, I really hate that one, but it was better than Bob Dylan. Okay. But that dude, I'm not a big Bob Dylan guy at all, but that version of that song,
Yeah, I like it.
that really goes
I think
hard.
it's tuned in open E tuning.
It really goes hard. So, to me, I think gospel obviously does a great job when it's talking about death and times of sorrow, and like, because they can kind of turn it into a "but you're going home" kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And country leads into that. There's tons of country records we could have played, especially classic country songs, not fucking Florida Georgia Line or anything. But I think the next logical progression after that would be blues. I think blues is the next, maybe possibly the best genre of handling tough times. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think blues does that really well. So I let in with some Junior Kimbrough. I done got old. That's some powerful fucking shit right there. This Junior Kimbrough and the Soul Blues Boys. Such a killer song, man. I heard Muddy Waters do this first. I don't know who did this song first, but it's so damn good. Done Got Old. can't do the things I used to do. Man, pretty damn strong record. And had to pull this one out when you're talking about blues. And this is the first thing that came to my mind when I thought about blues. It's funny because
this is hard to find.
All
the stereo ones are 6 eye. This is a 2 eye.
Really? It could be a mix match. It's possible. But for some reason, the blues tracks, maybe because the music to me is so good that to me the blues sorrow tracks don't seem so sad because they're so fucking badass.
Right.
It's either got a badass fucking guitar player or a bad, the singing or whatever's cool. In this case, which is one of my favorite records of all time from when I was a kid, the Heart Plan, Low Blows, anthology of Chicago harmonica blues, and we played the song. Is it called "Good Morning, Mr. Blues"? Yeah, "Good Morning, Mr. Blues." Who did the track? Easy Baby. Easy Baby. Good morning, Mr. Blues. Mr. Blues, how do you do? And then he says, if it wasn't for the blues, I wouldn't have any friends at all. Like, shit like that. For some reason, that's so, like, it's not specific enough, you know what I mean, to make it, like, really sad. But it really hits that fucking tone of, grief, sorrow, heartache, whatever, without being specific to make it weird.
Bob Dylan's from 67.
67.
Originally released 62, I think.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. This is something, actually, Finn got me this for Christmas or birthday. I think it was a birthday. And I have this version actually on another, on the official release. This is Mad Season. This is kind of started going into a little bit more of the rock tip of things. Mad Season's Rarities Collection, which I don't think is an official thing, but I had to play fucking Long Gone Day. And some of this stuff, I'm not a lyrics guy. I've never been a lyrics guy. I don't necessarily usually pay attention to lyrics at all, but when you're going through some shit, all of a sudden lyrics become like fucking everything, you know what I mean? And I actually kind of hate that. I hate it. But it does happen. It's like when I was a kid, like, oh, I'm in middle school and I like this girl and I'm listening to the lyrics of the song. It was like that. It's like that all over again, but it's about like sadness kind of shit. But Long Gone Day with Mark Lanigan on that shit, fucking read the lyrics. I'm not going to get into it, but it's yeah, fucking absolute monster classic stuff. It's funny, I'm pretty sure that's the same version that's on the official Mad Season above that I have right up here. But
a song I don't think I could listen to around times of death would be Fire and Rain by James Taylor.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's funny the things that get you. There's and sometimes it's not things that you would think would get you. There's obvious things that would get you, and then sometimes something will sneak up on you and just kick you square in the balls.
Yeah, like for some reason you just drive down the street and you hear "In the Navy" by Village People, you just freak out. I don't know, you don't know why, but it happened.
Yeah.
In the Navy.
I think there's a story there.
I just made that up.
Rectal blood induced story. I'm just saying. It seems to me like I don't know.
Random thought.
That seems opposite random to me. Mark Lanigan could read the phone book. Exactly, dude. I fucking love Mark Lanigan. Just with his fucking cigarette burned down with a fucking filter. Like I'd be all over it, 100%. So that kind of led us. I kind of needed that Mad Season to kind of lead us from country and gospel and blues, which is very similar stuff. Country, gospel, and blues are so related, so interconnected in there, and I love that connection. But as we started getting into some stuff that's a little bit heavier, and this is kind of a special album, and especially for this case, if you wanted to get like specific and pointed, the 2 or 3 Mastodon records, Emperor of the Sand. The thing about this though is it's probably not, it's not my favorite, but it's a really, really good Mastodon record, especially modern Mastodon.
I say it's a different sound than the earlier Mastodon.
Sure. But as watching the documentary, cool gatefold here, watching the documentary about the making of this entire record, and for folks that don't know, I think I mentioned it earlier, but Finn's mom essentially died of brain cancer. Like, they thought some shit was wrong with her, some other shit. They went in and checked. Turns out she had 11 fucking brain tumors. And a tumor in her lung and shit. But this entire record right here is about cancer.
Really?
Yeah. Bill Kelleher's mom died of cancer. I think Troy's wife had breast cancer or something. But this is an entire kind of fantasy written fuck you to cancer kind of thing. It's a concept record, really. And the concept is kind of fuck cancer. Really. And I chose the song Eons, which has the lyrics Roots Remain in it. I'm not going to get fucking corny, but if you're a lyrics guy, go read the lyrics for Eons on, man, that's, it's heavy. And that's kind of where I'm getting to. That's the lyrics are fucking heavy. And they fucking just work with what we're talking about. And
cancer is such a cancer on our society.
Cancer is such a cancer on our society. We should do a shot. I'm gonna do a pop off. You want a pop off?
No.
Because this is getting serious. For a couple of records, it's gonna get a little serious. Not really. We'll keep it light. Help me keep it light, Steve.
Mount Airy.
I actually played this the first time I came back and did a Hydra sessions with Mr. Bizarro over there. Like, this is one of the ones I pulled for a little, like, and I didn't really talk about it much or anything, but the second half of my set was all like kind of personal shit. That was like, it's kind of pointed to like, hey, cheers everybody.
Join us in the shot.
Join us in the shot. I appreciate you guys. Do a shot for cancer. Fucking A. But I played this then, and it meant a real lot then. But because I wanted to play some shit that was heavy and like, and that's kind of the last 2 records is kind of like the culmination of dealing with grief and music form, and I think it's kind of the perfect combination. I think Doom does the ultimate best job because there's heavy lyrical content, there's sadness, there's sorrow. I mean, literally in the name, it's Doom. But also there's parts that are thick and heavy enough that make you want to fucking punch a wall. So you get the sadness and sorrow of listening to some fucking crybaby shit, but also the thickness and heaviness of making you want to thrash around your room. And like I said, I played this before on Mr. Bizarro's shit, but now that Susan has passed, it's even the name of the album is Grief's Eternal Flower from Windhand. Doom outfit, female fronted, if you give a fuck. I hate even saying female fronted. I think it's kind of cringy to do that. But for some people, that's either a plus or a negative, like whatever. But in the name of the song we played, it's the first song on the record. It's called Two Urns.
Really?
Yeah. And that's all I'll say about that one. It's called Two Urns. And finally, to kind of culminate that vibe, I played I won't do this very often on the show. I played an 18.5-minute song, Steve.
Really?
Yeah, and to me, it's the ultimate grief song that I've heard that ticks all the boxes. All the boxes. It's number one, the name of the album is Clearing a Path to Ascend by Yob. And the name of the track is Marrow. And super fucking cool riffs. And if you're into lyrics, go look up the lyrics of Marrow by Yob. There's a version of Mike Scheidt playing this acoustic in the woods, literally in the middle of the woods. But I'm telling you, I'm not a lyric guy. I would never tell you to do that. But if you're where I'm at right now, in any way, shape, or form, go read the lyrics for Marrow. Whew. Fucking Christ. Such good shit. And I'm sorry, I had to kind of do that. Like, it was kind of the point of like, do I even want to do the show kind of thing? But I was like, you know what? I want to come in and I want to play some shit. And it may be a set that not everybody fucking vibes on or like whatever. And normally we're goofy and fucking talking shit and being stupid, but some of that I kind of just had to do. If I was going to do anything tonight, I kind of just had to do that. You know what I mean? Anyway, but Steve actually has some real, actual Dig of the Week stuff.
Yeah.
Brand new records we've never seen before in the program.
I saw a couple things posted on Facebook from, I think it was Hippo in Winston.
Huh?
I was like, I'm gonna go over there and see if they still have this shit, because I think we talked about one of them, and
we did.
But I knew you weren't gonna go in a record store, and I didn't want this to get taken.
I was so close to hold pleasing.
The first one I want to mention is Johnny Lytle album.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, not John Lytle.
On the Vibes.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So this guy, he was a Golden Gloves boxer. Then he started.
He was
playing,
a dog.
Then he played. Then he played drums for Ray Charles and Jimmy Witherspoon, and then he switched over to Vibes. And Lionel Hampton calls him the greatest of Vibes.
What? No way.
Lionel fucking Hampton.
No way.
Yeah. So this guy must be super talented.
Wow, I've never seen this. What's this label?
Riverside.
Oh, it's a Riverside.
Yeah.
Wow, this was not expensive.
I love the cover.
Yeah.
No, it's like $7 or $8 on it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. And I just happened upon this. I have it digital. This is a Steven Wilson solo album called Cover Version, and it's all covers. There's like a Prince cover in there, but my favorite.
I've never seen this.
My favorite's
when did this
actually
come out?
Shit, I don't know, 2011 maybe.
Never seen
but it's mostly like. Well, the ones I
love that.
No, I was going to say acoustic, but there's a really nice acoustic version of ABBA's "The Day Before You Came," and
I love ABBA.
It's so damn good.
I love ABBA.
And that song actually wasn't on an album; it was a single release.
I think ABBA is one of the only bands I would kind of fold into the guilty pleasures.
But honestly,
category.
you probably never heard of any of these like covers that he did. They're all.
I love that artwork.
Odd twist.
That artwork is super cool.
Yeah, the back cover is really cool.
Who's the artist?
I'll have to look it up.
Books. Check them out.
I'll look it up.
Books.
Last but not least, saw this and I was like, you know what? I gotta pick this up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You all are very familiar with an album that has probably been here almost since the beginning. Right? It's pink.
Yes.
It's a hot pink album.
Oh, it's hot pink, baby.
I think I finally got a copy of it myself, which is I love it. It's another
Vinyl?
Vibes player, right?
Uh-huh.
Dave Pike.
Yep.
The Dave Pike set.
Yes. You have that on vinyl?
I think I do now. It took me a long time, but this is another Dave Pike set album. The new Dave Pike set.
I want to know what happened there.
Grupo Baefro in Bahia. So I think it's he's playing with some folks from Brazil, maybe.
Yeah, I've listened to the whole thing. I know all about this now.
But look at the back cover; it's kind of misprinted. It's almost like they printed it in another world.
It looks like hamburger meat.
Like the words are going off the label there. Whoop.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a bootleg or something. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh shit. And so I looked it up. I've never seen this Dave Pike set before. And there's some really incredible guitar work on this.
It's from 1973.
Which is, I think the one I have, like the infrared, is like 71. So it's not far off. It's not like it's
right
10 years later. But it, lots of Brazilian flavor on this. And there's some tracks that are very like percussive heavy and totally have a Brazil percussive vibe to it. But other stuff has this, man, I don't know who the guitar player is on this.
It's Volker.
He's a monster. He's a fucking monster. This guy is killing it.
Apparently these guys are like half naked. Look at all these.
I don't want to listen to half naked dudes.
Well, they're not wearing shirts, like all of them.
All right. Hairy nips.
Show that.
Hairy nips. Hairy nips. You're making mistakes. But yeah, I thought the guitar playing was excellent on this. And the guy he sounds like a jazz guitarist, but it's with a very bluesy influence. So it's like blues jazz, like very like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I don't think we ever said the name of the album is called Salamayo or something.
Yeah.
Salamayo.
Brazilian flavor equals hairless.
I actually haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened to anything.
I listened to that whole thing because I was literally going to do a hold please on.
But
that.
When I went over there, I was going through all their new arrivals, right? And I didn't see it. I was like, "Fuck!" Somebody picked it up, and I turned to that kid that works there. What's his name?
The chubby guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Chubbs.
But he remembered me.
Chub Rock.
Yes. And I was like, man, I was hoping you probably sold that Dave Pike set album. He goes, no, I think it's over there on the wall. So, the wall's where they put the big expensive records. But it was more than, it was a lot more than the Lytle album, but it was still something.
To complete the wall.
It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like crazy price.
Did you incomplete the wall by taking it off of there?
Yes.
Books.
So yeah, those are the three I got.
Check them out. Ooh, hold up. Ooh.
And I paid half in cash and the other on debit, so my wife couldn't think I spent that much on it. Old trick of the book.
Books. Check them out. Who wants to run some marbles right quick?
Ooh, I gotta get on the. I was watching the show. I was watching the show on the way down here.
I be watching TV in my car all the time. I don't give a fuck. Four corners, baby. Four corners, baby. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you would like to run. I need to get a drink. Do I pee?
Aaron, I already took a piss outside. I don't walk the dog for nothing.
I kind of want to watch Reading Rainbow now. Take a look. It's in a book.
You know what? Mitch Murder.
Yep. We played that earlier.
It reminds me, that after the cartoon, they would air the flying logo of the company. It was like pew 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 pew.
Yep.
That.
Yep.
That's what reminds me of.
Or PBS bumps. Yeah. In general.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
Slightly detuned.
Yep. Yeah, exclamation point, vote the number of track you want. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, brother. This one of them Georgia boys, Steve. What is this?
The D8.
A DA joint? Mouth to lung? No button?
No. You know, those things work as a flashlight. You all right?
The rest of the show could be interesting. I do gotta pee though. I can hold it. Books. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Vote choke. Yes, my son? All right, let's do this. Let's see what's winning, Steve. We got 4 votes for Emerald Downs. That's what I'm seeing has the most votes. Boom, we're running it. Passing in the Wind. Dugout action. No dugout. This was, it's legal stuff. Look at this track, Steve. Have you ran this shit before?
Loophole.
You're a loophole.
Legal loophole.
Excuse me. Exclamation point play in the chat, please. Please. You guys come down front, please.
Come down front, please.
Dude.
Yeah, we had a good time today, but you come back tonight, we'll have another special show for you.
I went on this fucking diatribe in front of I won't say who, but in front of a band I saw. I was talking to some fellow musician friends of mine about, it was a pet peeve thing. I was like, I can't stand it when bands will say, come down front. Hey, there's all this, hey, you guys in the back at the bar, come down front. I was like, I even stopped people in my own band. I was like, don't do that. Because I was like, I've always said like, well, okay, well, don't suck, and people will walk down to the front of the stage.
Yeah.
If they're digging it, they'll walk down there. Don't say, hey, come on down front. It's like, that's fucking cringy as shit. I hate that shit. And the people I said that to, and I went on the whole, like, I thought I was being funny, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, they did that while they were playing.
All right, y'all come on down.
And I was like, oh shit, did they do that? I was like, fuck it. I was just like, I made a like big deal out of it. You know what I mean? I'm a big deal maker, Steve. I don't know if you've ever been to.
Big deal town.
If you were good enough, they would. Boom. Quote of the night.
I was wondering.
Quote of the night, Carl.
Is there a town in North Carolina called Carlsberg? Carlsberg, North Carolina. There should be.
Carlsberg, California.
All things Carl.
There's that Trump town. You ever been to that Trump town in Virginia? I think it is. Just over the border.
I've been through it.
Have you? Where the entire town is like trumped out of their mind?
Yeah.
It's weird. Good for them. Hey, live your passion, bro. I don't hate on shit. Even if I hate your shit, I don't hate on shit. There's a difference.
I brought my muff.
Wait.
I got all my gear out of the car. I got the twin out of the car.
What did you?
From Jay.
What did you say before that, Steve?
I brought my muff.
What did he say?
All right, let's run this race. What'd he say?
That's one of these track races, just like North Wilkesboro.
Oh, look at Aaron. Oh, he's sick. He's sick to his stomach like Jay. Look at him, Steve.
Oh, there goes. He should have taken the inside. Oh, he's making a turn.
Always accelerate through the apex, Steve. That's the biggest. Oh, that shot's kind of dope. I'm kind of legendary for pulling that shot off. Always accelerate through the apex, though.
Aaron's still got the lead. Oh, he's taking the straight. Oh.
Sorry, I was adjusting.
Gonna slow him down a little bit. He made a little bump there.
It was a pimple.
And they're lined up.
You're the... Dude, you should hear my fucking play-by-play when I was a kid. Chat. Who heard my play-by-play when I was a kid on the baseball?
Oh, Aaron's just got...
Am I fucking legend or what?
Metal T. They're trading paint.
Boom. Look at this.
Look at that. Grumman record night.
We have never...
Where'd you come from?
We have never had... Out of the fucking shadows, Steve.
Metal T's like... It's close, man. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Look how close that is.
We have never had a race this close. Oh, no. Whoa.
You fell.
No, fuck that. No, fuck that.
All the way to 6.
I didn't fall
7.
nothing.
Now you're 7.
I don't miss nothing.
What happened to you?
I don't miss nothing.
DJ Thunder. Oh, how many laps we got?
Is that it?
I don't know.
Laps 3. I don't know what this is, though.
Just the last lap?
I don't know. Look at Wizard. Speaking of coming up out of the shadows.
We called it. Oh, but no. Wait.
But wait, there's more.
Side to side. There you go. Look at that.
Boom.
Look at that.
You know I'm doing this all live. This is not automated. This is not automated.
Oh, someone's taking the inside. DJ Thunder.
Whoa!
With a big lead.
Holy shit.
Going into the last turn.
Holy shit.
He's pulling away.
Oh no, was that it? What the fuck?
Great race.
The man, the myth, the legend. Fucking Dave. You going away too, fat boy. Fat boy. Damn.
That was good. That was exciting.
That was a good race.
For something as simple as just...
Yeah, let's get some
track.
GGs in the chat, please. Because that was fucking GGs all the way around. That's G Jizzles. That's fucking G Jizzles. Hey, see you, Chromie D. Appreciate you, brother.
Doesn't he have a new episode coming?
I think somebody else said that. Because then followed behind that was please.
Thank you.
They were, begging him to do another program.
Oh.
Butt program. You into butt programs, Steve?
I'm hoping you're honest when you say you're going to move the studio into the other room, because that way we can get that little miniature set on display.
Yeah. It would be a lot of
Probably
room.
under glass or plexiglass or.
I really do want to do that.
Or Walmart bags or something.
This is a pretty good GoPro shot, I have to say, though. I like this GoPro shot. I don't like the door in the corner. Pisses me the fuck off. I'm going to be honest. That fucking gets me tight. But other than that, I like the...
Well, just put some art on it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We can splatter that with some
We used to have that breakdancing poster on that.
We got a lot of stickers.
Which Pilmer
we got
also
a lot of
has.
stickers with nowhere to go.
Yeah, I haven't put a lot of the stickers on stuff because I don't know where we're going yet. You know, it's like, easy. Be easy. I'm just trying to be easy. Also, football town in America. Whoa! What are we doing?
Taking a break.
Oh, yeah.
Come back with a soda speak and chip chip.
I got 2 soda speak options.
I got a soda.
Which one did you get?
It's another Mountain Dew.
I've got the one you talked about and a tube of liters.
I think that's the one I brought.
Oh, the Sun K?
No.
I got the Sun K
No.
and a 2L. But I also have a controversial 4-pack of cans. It's up to you. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. I stopped giving a fuck in the 90s, Steve. But we'll take a quick commercial break. Did I load in commercials? I don't think I loaded.
That weird placeholder. It's not airing like that, is it?
No. You asking me if I'm fucking running walls right now? I don't know what this is going. I don't think I loaded in. I didn't load in new commercials.
Oh, okay.
So,
Real Man Reckon ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Man Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch Broadcaster for complete details.
Hey, what do you love about Freshen Up Gum?
Love that squirt.
What do you love when you bite into one?
Love that squirt.
Freshen Up freshens breath with a tingly liquid center. One bite squirts refreshment all over your breath.
Freshen your breath with Freshen Up. Your gum that goes squirt.
Love that squirt.
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. So get anything and everything in TV and video. Get it now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick, 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 sick. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Surprise! Steve.
What?
VC Spotlight.
What?
This week, the VC Spotlight is on the Zonk Man. His name's Steve Bender, a.k.a. the Zonk Man, a.k.a. Nesvet.
Yeah.
Zonk Man, drop your YouTube channel in the chat right now, and everybody that's watching, if you hadn't subbed to Zonk Man, go fucking jump on his shit right now, or I'll fucking punch you in the stomach. Zonk Man, drop your fucking YouTube channel right now. Boom. And I'm still going to do the fucking rejoin. Switch it over! Switch it!
They call that a time lapse.
Yeah, if somebody, if he fucking, you don't know your link? I understand.
You're old.
Somebody else, sorry. Hold on.
Take it over.
No, I'm still on the arm.
I can go home.
I had it on the spindle.
Yeah.
Because Jay was here. Jay left all of a sudden, so I unscrewed it. Thank you, Aaron Griffin. Click that link. Subscribe to the Zonk Man. I fucking then I screwed it back on here. Started the show. Then you said you were coming. I was like, all right. I was like, well, I can't, because you have to unplug the thingy, and sometimes it like freaks out and won't let you like. It's like nope, no mic's connected. Nope. So I was like, I don't want to risk a nope. So I figured I could do the long tall Sally.
Yeah, it's fine.
Long dong Sally. Let's
long dong Sally.
Yeah, let's go up here. Let's do the whole show like this. Dave's coming around the first corner. First corner looks like it's gonna. Let me tell you, meet 12-year-old me as a broadcaster. S tier. Yeah, I don't want to fucking argue about nothing. That shit's great. Who heard that? When I played the me doing the calling the ball game.
Where at?
In my bedroom.
No, when did you play it?
I don't know, some during the week stream. Maybe it was after the subs for Chubbs. Maybe it was the after. What the fuck, dude? Tommy Chong another year? Look like a. Hey, you got it, Zonk. That was so spur of the moment. I was looking for things to like click, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." I know what I'm gonna do.
And Andy's always said that. Man, I never want to get a shouting match with you.
A shouting match?
My lung capacity.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was always like tops on the bong table. Cause I don't know. Even when I was like not heavy smoker, but when I smoked was like people that smoke cigarettes like tough could never like pull a fucking tube. You know what I mean?
I never try to smoke anything a day or two before, if I have a gig where I'm singing my ass off.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
Very, very briefly.
On the regular, or like?
No, it was trying.
I get drunk.
I was
like,
trying
to. Give me smoke.
I was going to bars in Savannah when I was single, and I'd take a pack of Camel, unfiltered. You know.
I mean, low key. When you're, you're 20.
Well, I was truly enjoying those cigarettes.
Yeah, when you're 20s and like going into a, like that type of situation, a smoking area at a bar. I know back then it was like wherever, but
right.
like smoking was a good way to meet somebody.
They might need a light.
Might need a light, or just like, man, I met not just like, hey, you want to go fuck in the bathroom, but no, but like I met this old chick like.
I do like your idea though. Pushing, going in. I think about this segment
kicking
where you go in with a camera and you just push a guy who's at the urinal and just get his reaction.
Did I tell you my bathroom suggestion?
No. But I was watching the show on the way down. That's why I heard you talking about it.
Yeah. Well, you remember me and you talked about several. I had an idea for a video series.
Yeah.
It had to do with like shitting on the road, because Steve will shit anywhere. Steve will literally shit anywhere, and I will only shit at home unless I have fucking diarrhea and I can't stand it.
There's something about bookstores and record stores that just trigger.
In that video, it's on video. One of our videos, we're in a thrift store. It's a furniture store that has antique booths. Steve's like, I gotta take a shit. I was like, fucking where? Like, where are you taking a shit?
Our
here?
honey hole has a really nice bathroom.
Did you have to ask him?
There's even paintings up in the
Did you have to ask him?
No. I knew where it was.
Oh, it's an actual bathroom.
Yeah, it's in the back corner.
It wasn't like, hey, man, can I use your bathroom?
No.
Really? But no, my idea was like, what was it? Like, stop at like a food spot.
Yeah.
Stop at a food spot so you do like a little like food segment. Hey, we're here at this, Bill's Diner. They're legendary for having the biggest chicken fried steaks.
And apparently they got these chili fries. I'm going to try those. This is going to be great.
You show them fucking chopping it up back in the thing, showing you eating it, and be like, whoa, that's so good. The cheese is da-da-da-da-da. And then, but as you go down the fucking road, you start reviewing public restrooms, whether it's a rest area or a Target or a.
Because probably a new restaurant will probably hit you pretty quick.
But my new idea, and I'm just going to throw this out there now.
I'm going to go to this Target here off of I-85 in Gastonia.
Exactly. Do you like, you ever watch the series Hot Ones?
Yeah.
Good series, right?
It is good.
And I think Sean is a really good interviewer.
He is.
He does a good job. And I think I love the idea of like doing the interview while the person is in pain.
Yeah.
And like
taking a shit.
Yeah. But that's my new idea is doing the same thing, except like do interviews with people that you actually want to know about. And in theory, in my brain initially, so you're interviewing people while they're taking a shit.
Yeah.
That's the idea. You're interviewing people while they're taking a shit. But I don't know whether.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We worked really hard on that record.
Yeah. But do you like show their legs underneath the stall, which is probably funnier?
You need a cutaway.
Or you could even do a call-in where there's no visual. But I think if you literally...
Yeah, but it'd be funny because you'd play the phone, and it would reverb in the bathroom.
I think
so tell me,
from time to time that would be funny, but maybe your standard is showing stall and legs.
Yeah.
So, Dave Grohl, you were in Nirvana initially.
Well, you can also show if there's any art on the wall, and usually in some of these road bathrooms, there's a lot of art on the wall made with Sharpies, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of penises.
Yeah. For a good Buick called Barbara.
I love that idea. I'll get behind it.
A shit interview show?
I also like the food. Then
get in
the car,
gotcha.
Drive till you have to take a shit.
What? Okay, so you take your person that you're going to interview.
Oh wait! What if you're going to meet your interview?
That's what I'm saying.
Or you end up taking the shit.
You meet your interview
because you
at the restaurant.
You're not with the guy at the restaurant. You're eating at the restaurant or wherever, and then you get in the car, and then by the time you got to take a shit, you go take a shit, and today my guest is.
No, but you don't take
in the
a shit.
stall.
They're taking a shit.
Well, maybe you're both taking a shit.
No tandem shits. No way. Dude,
I took a shit right next to Jerry Mathers.
I got his autograph. It's right there. It's literally right there.
I took a shit right next to him. I didn't interview him.
I interviewed him.
I'm a big fan.
I just told him I'm a big fan and held the camera down and got his autograph. I was going to say something about football. Rendezvous. If it's fast food, I can just shit at the same place I eat.
If it's the varsity.
But what if
before I leave town, let me do this.
Okay, for instance, say it's Mike Watt. Mike Watt comes into town.
He might. I mean, Benji, him and her, they did an album. I think I brought it actually.
We meet Mike Watt at Little Richard's for chow.
Yeah.
And then then we're like, oh, we're gonna go to. Then we'll show you like High Rock Lake, and there's this cool little setup or whatever. You start driving down the highway, and at some point you pull off.
Mike Watt's got to take a shit.
And the interview is actually the shit.
Yeah. So.
And maybe you
definitely. It's funny because you're actually deceiving him by taking him to dinner because you really just want to get some food in him so he'll have to take a shit.
I just want some pictures. Son, I just want some pictures of you taking a shit.
Hey, let's do So to Speak.
Let's do it. I don't remember what's the
But to this day when I hear it play, I just got to rock and roll. We were born to rock. We were born to roll. I just got to rock and roll.
So to Speak.
How about there's no shit, but you have your finger in the interviewer's ass?
Oh, God.
It's a thought. It's a thought. My throat hurts so bad. But I'm hoping this soda mix gonna. Which soda did you decide to do?
It's one that would put Boss Man in a catatonic state.
Oh, was that right?
It's blue.
Oh, no way. No way, bro.
He has a reaction to blue.
Blue number 5, right?
Well, this is blue number 1, red 40.
Mm.
Wow, you'd think there'd be blue 40.
That's a toxic cocktail right there.
This is another Mountain Dew. They came out with this one. I saw it in Speedway, I think, called Summer Freeze. Now I know it's early.
Summer Freeze.
But when I saw the picture on the front, look at that little ice cream truck. Who's that riding? Who's that driving the ice cream truck?
Who's that driving that ice cream
Why,
truck?
it looks like a rocket pop.
Ah.
So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I want to try this.
Look at that gentleman.
And so it says, Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. Oh, there he is again. And look at the sun. You got to show that. With a blast of summer Americana. Look at these two gentlemen. Look at that guy right there.
I can't see that.
That's like a.
It's
a sun with a microphone.
I can show where you're
with a
pointing,
Mr. Mike.
I can't see that.
Hey, good looking. Be back to pick you up later.
Oh, I see him. Ah.
And then there's the pop guy below him there.
Aha.
All right, so are we thinking rocket pop? If it, I'm really hoping that's the
Man,
case.
I love a rocket pop. These used to be my go-to bomb pop.
Smell.
I get that vibe.
I do. Especially that. My favorite part, and they probably didn't. There was probably no flavor difference, but the white part in the middle was more lemony, I think.
I taste, like, if we're really breaking this down, I really taste blue raspberry. Like a blue raspberry flavor is prominent, but I do taste like what would indicate to be something related to a bomb pop or a rocket pop or whatever.
That's good.
But it's a good soda.
It's one of their better weird little variants.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Summer Freeze makes me feel fine. Blowing with jasmine in my mind. Oh, who covered that?
Rich
metal band.
Rich Donaldson.
Summer Breeze.
Coin Purse Anthem. Forsaken Foreskin.
For all. Forsaken Foreskin.
Jimmy's
for all.
Lunchbox. Think. What the? Let's get into a little chip chat action.
Potato chips, how my mom does dip. Potato chips, how my mom does dip.
Excesso calorious. Excesso.
There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Those
are thick.
Pompous.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
Sting City. What's that? The fuck did you do?
I was drinking the soda, and I took my can, and I thought I was drinking the soda, and I was not drinking the soda. It was this extra juicy, sour IPA.
Condolences, bro.
You remember a few months back?
Yeah, bro, all the time.
Oh, do we need to do the Artemis thing now? We want to do that first or after this? Let's do it after this.
Is the what?
You're gonna try this.
Oh, the thing. Yeah.
Let's do that after Chip Chat since
okay.
you already ran the open.
Okay.
Tink's watching the cat. No, he's not.
Tink.
He's licking your box set.
Tink.
Don't lick Chuck Berry's box set. Quit licking Chuck Berry's box. So
Smells like
a
urine,
few months back, Wrapped Snacks got in trouble with Barbie or Mattel. Who makes Barbie? Mattel? Who makes the Barbies?
That is Mattel. Correct.
They got in a lot of trouble because they put out a chip with Nicki Minaj, and they basically called it Barbie or something, very Barbie.
Correct.
They didn't have permission to do that. So I think they've revamped.
Before you open this, is this the original bag?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, don't fucking open that.
No, it doesn't have Barbie.
Okay.
It's Rap Snacks, Nicki Minaj, sour cream ranch truffle chip.
Hold on, let me put my bandana on for this.
Okay. I'll just read.
I'm gonna go Tupac on it.
In quotes, it says, "'Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Nicki Minaj."
Boom.
And then here's what I think is kind of funny. There's like a banner up here. It says, "Take advantage of every moment in life." There you, words to live by.
Hey, who gives the fucking advice? That's Uncle Ray, isn't it?
But
that's an Uncle Ray type message, Steve.
It is very Uncle Ray. You gotta wear that for Rap Snacks?
Yeah.
I've never been a big truffle fan.
No.
So maybe, but the ranch might be overcome.
Oh shit! I just realized these are truffles. Wait.
Yeah.
Sweet Tea sent those truffle chips.
We didn't like those.
But
this is Rap Snacks now.
Yeah. Okay.
So it might be real truffle, or it might be real ranch.
You know what it is, though, Steve?
What?
It's your turn to talk to the British chick.
I think I talked to her last time.
Me and Jay did.
Jay?
Yeah. You don't remember that? Somebody clipped that, by the way. My favorite is the second time I called her, and she goes, her exact quote was like, "Yeah, I remember you." Most business good, Steve. Fuck. What is that? It's dirty tasting. And not necessarily in a bad way.
It's on the back end. That truffle kind of gets you on the back end. Not my favorite Rap Snack.
No, not even close. Maybe even my worst. But it's not a gross out.
No,
I won't eat this chip. But just compared to most Rap Snacks,
I would never eat them alone. I would probably eat it with a sandwich or something. You know.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What did he say?
You're trying to work that in, aren't you?
Phone calls rock. It's your turn, Steve.
For what?
Let's explain exactly what we just said.
What?
How we're such a huge supporter of Rap Snacks, and while this is a pretty good chip, it's probably still at the bottom of the list.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, they really hit it out of the park.
With so many other flavors.
Right.
There we go. But this is your conversation with the British chick. Also, if you could get her Instagram, I'll give you $150. Dude, I've got. If you can get the dude, right now. If you can legit get the Rap Snacks girls Instagram right now over the phone, I've got a $75 fucking. I'll take you out for a big fucking meal at Lucky 32's.
Lucky 32's is not open anymore, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Printworks Bistro or Green Valley Grill.
Wow.
It works for those three restaurants. I got $75. We'll go eat high on the hog, but I need that bitch's fucking Instagram right now.
All right. I don't see the phone number on. Where did we get the phone number? Hold on, let me look at this. I can scan this.
Stand by. Aaron Griffin will deliver it momentarily.
This QR code.
That girl answers. I think Jay called for some other chip, and she answered. And I was like, Jay, that's her. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it wasn't even a wrap snack. And I'm like, that's the girl. Trust me, I remember her fucking voice. He's probably not still up.
I gotta fill out this form.
The form? The fuck? 833 wrap snacks.
Tell us about your career goals.
Fucking A. 833 wrap snacks. Scotty Stricknon. Up in the fact.
What do you say?
833 wrap snacks.
Oh, my phone's shutting down.
Come on, bro.
Dude, my battery just died. I can power it.
I got 21%. But it's your turn, though. 833 wrap snacks. Steve Fever from Grown Man Record Night. What the fuck? Who's the last to put their thumb on? Who's last? Who's last? Who eats it?
Thank you for calling.
Yes, this is Steve Fever calling from the Grown Man Record Night. And we just reviewed one of your bags of chips. We did the Nicki Minaj Ranch Truffle Chip and Sour Cream Ranch Truffle Chip. We just would like to say it wasn't our favorite of the bags we've had, because we've had some awesome bags, but it was good. I guess we're not fans of truffle, but
truffles are kind of weird.
But honestly, we've really enjoyed wrap snacks in general.
No, they're number one.
And we really enjoy talking to you, because I think we've maybe called a number of times about some of the things we've talked about. But we were wondering, do you have an Instagram account?
I'd be happy to help. I'm not sure about that, but we can take a look into it. Can I have your first and last name? I did not catch that.
It was Steve Fever, Fever.
Fever. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And may I have your phone number?
336-703.
Thank you, and give me one second. I'm just gonna try to find that information if I have. Allow me one moment.
Steve, what's your social?
Facebook.
No, what's your social?
So you can follow us on Instagram at official wrap snacks.
We're actually hoping you would share your Instagram page with us. We'd love to.
I apologize, I'm not able to do that now.
Oh, okay. Well, could you at least tell us your name?
Any other information?
Could you at least tell us your name? We really enjoy talking to you.
I do apologize. I am not allowed to do
Okay.
that, and I'm not sure if I have talked to you before. Is there any other questions that you have for me?
No, I think that'll do it. Really.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay. You have a good
Have a great
night.
day.
I failed.
Steve Rapist. It's not the girl. She was Indian.
It's not the girl.
It's not the girl. It's not.
Well, it was somebody.
It was somebody. Indians are somebody too. She was Indian as fuck. We talked to a British girl or an Australian girl. Man, she was kind of lame. Yeah, she's kind of lame. Yeah, I bet. Nope. Stop it.
Nope. I'll probably end up in HR next week.
Yeah. Tell them what happened, Steve.
What?
We're, I may have said on the show before, but a couple weeks ago when we were like eating tacos, and the president of the whole shebang.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about
it was Cinco de Mayo, and they had a big
Correct.
taco bar.
Correct.
At work, and we were all eating outside, and
we ended up talking about.
Somehow we're talking about. Does anybody know what songs the Doobie Brothers were playing on What's Happening when Raj? Was it Raj?
No, Rerun.
Rerun was like
bootlegging. Bootleg the Doobie Show.
The Doobie Show. And our GM, I think, piped in with one of the correct answers.
Yeah, she was talking just
Blackwater, I think she said.
Yeah.
Because there were two songs. One was Blackwater.
Yeah.
And then she said
something like, "Is this the kind of stuff you guys talk about on your podcast?" And we were like, "What?" And what? I'm like, oh shit.
Oh fuck, we're on the radar. We're on the radar.
Oh shit. Like, you mean you know about this? Cause hold up. I walked over there and I was
what
like,
did he say? What did
what he say? Whoa, we got an overlays. Boom. Get off it.
What is that doing there?
Look, I can't really get into a whole, but yeah, it was scary. Undercover boss. This, like some big fat bitch with a mustache. I'm Ron. I own the company.
We got a special guest on the Bromance Record Night tonight, Mike Ass. Mike Ass.
No, Mike Hunt never worked here, and if you ever call here again, I swear to fucking God.
Oh, anyway.
Fever is a corporate plant. Hey, do you guys want to go to discotheque? We could pick up some drugs on the way to discotheque.
Have 2-liter beer, we should be fine.
Oh man. Consuelo. I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay.
But thanks everybody that hung out with us.
Should we do a shot before we go?
I think so.
Let's do one last shot.
Let's do one more.
One for the road. One for the road.
2 for the books. Well, hope everybody's had a good time.
We're gonna do another shot.
Hope everybody's had.
Let me kill it. We got some records to play after the show.
Sure.
In fact, right up off the gun is some T-Model Ford, I believe.
Sure. To Martin Luther King Jr., Steve. Trailblazer.
And Terry Parsons. Much better with a lemon wedge in there.
And I told Jay earlier, I was like, you could put a wedge.
It really makes a difference. I mean, especially if you let it sit there for a minute or two.
Even Sans liquor, a plain club soda with some cut up lemon, just in a fucking bubbly ass glass. Mm-hmm. Ooh, just nice, refreshing as fuck. You put a fucking shot of vodka in, it's next level shit. But you can do the same concoction, but your concoct could have liquor in it, or it could be it could always become a part of Consuelo. Come over to Twitch.
You know, I should be able to make it more often the next few weeks. I have a gig June 3rd with Leadneck, then the next Leadneck's not till July 29th. So yeah, might have some time.
I'm gonna I might I was thinking about getting my kidneys pumped out between the.
Let's see about us doing that open.
Extended.
We talked about with freeze frame open because someone even mentioned that recently. And I thought we've been talking about.
I've got all the shots pretty much. Well, some of the shots. Still see some more shots. All right, come over to Twitch. Shut up, everybody. Shut up.